Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your host as always Goes, and welcome back to Star Trek Fleet Commander, and today we are talking about the NX-01 Enterprise. So as you can see, it is a wonderful looking ship. Yep, it's beautiful. It's got some really nice little features about it. Yep, so let's have a look-see. So it has the ability to let's talk about first up its ability. So one of its things it can do is, just say I wanted to see what was going on anywhere, like, oh, what's going on, are they actually having, I can just literally go on, let's confirm, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so not a lot. Yeah, this is a sole defense, and they're not really doing a great deal. No one's trying to take it from them, so, but you can see in there without doing much at all, and this works no matter where you go. So literally, if I want it, don't like that. So if I was going to have a look at their own space, yeah, they got resets, and then pretty much boom, I can have a look, see if there's anyone in here, and as you can see right now, no one in there. Brilliant. So I could go, oh well, no one's in there, we'll head there. Safety in numbers. So over here is this is the space. This is where you're going to be using your NX-01 over here, and all these little locked areas is where you're going to want to be going in and picking up the parts for your NX-01. It comes complete with its own refinery. So every day you're going to be doing as much of this as you can. So this one here and this one here both give me tokens to get into there, as well as this gives me parts. This one here as well gives you more bits. This bump gives you Picard Hue bits as well, so shards. Over here, this is what, once you start killing your other enemies and stuff, the other parts in there, yeah, this is what you can open these for, and I'll show you all about that in a minute. But I don't think I can't even open these to show you what you get. But yeah, each of these have different currents. So your different currencies are, so your Zendi scraps, yeah, this is what will help you get more export credits in that. Your tech modules is what you trade in on this one here, which will give you your ship parts. And then obviously you need epic export credits to get the Picard Hue parts. And then obviously this one here is once you unlock the skin, yeah, which is obviously one of the add-ons, then you can you'll be able to pick up, you get Pal Steel, Dilithium, and Titanium every day out of it, yep, for free, and an extra token. So there's two types of enemies in here. You have your usual ones, which are these, which we can just go hit one, yep, which will give you a set amount of, come on, I get it, there we go. So you'll be picking up your tech modules, and you'll be picking up your Zendi scraps. I say your Zendi scraps can be used in two places. You can use them also in your Xborg, but just here, which will give you even more credits and stuff, you know, which is obviously great, because I use mine for like factions and stuff. You got your Zendi directories in here as well. Once you kill them, you got your Zendi bounties. Once you can pick them up, you can then open up even more, so on and so forth. And yeah, it's a little knock-on effect in there. And wait to sort. I'll saying that while I was in there. The Xborg faction is where you can actually source the NX-01 as well. Yep. So you would need to be bringing in, obviously, your uncommon ball credits. You can do 2 a day, 100 days, bang, that's yours. Yeah. But then you could be doing all the work to get yourself upgraded. Right, back to enemies. So yeah, the other type of enemy is this one here, the cruiser. It's more powerful, but it also contains a weapon which is classed as the go home weapon, which if you're unfortunate, you'll lose to it, and it will send you straight home. So I tend to come in here and I will knock out. I know. There you go. So I lost. Plain and simple. Yeah, it has a certain weapon that will kill you straight away. And then obviously the parts you get for that are those last two boxes, yeah, in the refinery. These ones, here. So for killing these, you get opportunity chests and stuff. Now you'll pick these up. So every now and again you'll open these ones. Come when you open up these. Yep, you'll get so much every time you open one, and then you'll be getting these ones from when you kill those other higher enemies. And then obviously you can either go two ways. You can either take the standard box, which is safe, you get a set amount guaranteed, or you can take the opportunity risky box, where you can get lower, the same, or higher, but there's no guarantee. You could end up with the lowest amounts and obviously feel like you're wasting your time. Right, let's come back in here. So I'm going to try it again. I'm just going to risk it for a biscuit. Right, boom, straight in there. I'm going to kick this one's ass, hopefully this time, and not get sent home. Just to show you the difference. Please, 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 please kill it. Just because I'm making a video, don't go wrong. There we go. So, obviously more powerful, do some damage to us, but you get higher amounts of rewards from them. But then, when you open up your chests for it, you will also pick up this one here, your rare opportunity chips. These are the ones that will help you open those boxes in your bits. But what I tend to do is I will come in here, I will literally kill, I know, 20, 25. I'd like to get myself up to about 3,000. Yeah, and then whatever I get in this is fine. Before I start trying to kill these, and then I'll try to kill like 3. Because at the end of the day, you want to try to get the most bang for your buck out of your tokens. You don't want to just come in here, try hit one and die 5 or 6 times and then realize you haven't got the tokens, because you want to keep your refinery going, which is obviously how you get your parts to upgrade and do everything, yeah? So as you can see, these are going quite well. Yeah. And you just keep going until you've got a little bit together, and then obviously, for the sake of argument, I've got what I wanted. I know I haven't, but I don't mind, because I've got tokens to spare at the moment. I'm not doing too bad with this. So boom, you've got one here. So you got a 50-50. You're either going to beat it or you're going to lose. So looks like I'm going to win. 50-50 again. Bang, opportunity. I'll either win or lose. And I'm going to lose, I reckon. Oh, no, no. There we go. And look, there's another one over here. So we can be really naughty. Go straight over here. And then basically, normally I'll be like, yeah, that's not a bad little haul, because I'd have what I wanted. Because the Zendy scraps are what's the main part of actually coming in here to attack these ones for. Where you want your chips and your parts for your chips on these. But yeah, there we go. And then I'll use probably the last little bit of health I have to literally go and kill a few more of these to boost up my other bits. So yeah, as you can see, and then what we got from that is we'll come in here, open this. And there you go. We got our opportunity chips, is what we wanted. Because they're really good. They're obviously what gives you more amounts of your Borg faction credits, and they can be used for all sorts, yeah. If you know anything about, I've already got a video on the Borg store in Nadlar and the faction of the Borg, so yeah, if you have want any information about that, go check that video out, because I'll tell you all about it, yeah. As you can see, and then I've got plenty to go kick a few more of these ones up. I'm not gonna, a couple of thousand, that's good enough. I'm happy with that. Because yeah, you want to get, you want to get the most bang for your buck. I need Zendy scrap a day. I think it's something like about 6,000 now I need to get. So, and I can get 6,000 from one run without taking out any of the enemies. So sometimes I will come in and literally just do one lot of this to keep that going, so I've got plenty of them. But yeah, there are some more remarkable bits about this ship as well. So yeah, there you go. I've caught the ship back, got it repaired. Now, some of the really nice bits, obviously, as you're doing your opening your boxes and stuff, as you can see, it requires one, your ship parts, and then you have to use Expo credits to actually upgrade the ship itself. So, you know, it's not taking out any... This is one of the few ships that doesn't take any of your actual resources, like your gases and your ore and stuff, to actually carry on doing. Also, this ship is blessed with one really, really amazing feature. Now, it's got good attack, good defense, it's got good health. I wouldn't say it was the strongest battleship. It can hold its own, but it's not... I wouldn't recommend it as a major battleship, yeah? But it's got this here. Warp range. It has a huge warp range. Even right now, I am currently tier 5 of mine, and it's got a 730 warp range. So if we put this into comparison, yeah, now, if I was to zoom out, now, you can't get there. That's not quite where I was going, but there you go. I just wanted to know what that green thing was. No, right. I would normally come here to do my... This is as far as I can go with my top battleship, for instance, yeah? Where this is... This one here, sorry. Be on the right one. Can go all the way up to the 61 zone. Yeah, already. Yeah, so you can, that's what I mean. This has got some great range. If you're like me, I'm quite lucky. I'm in an alliance that's got some really big guys in it that will help. If you want to do armadas, or they've got room, you can join them. And you can bring ships like this, yeah, up there. Because, I mean, not being nasty, if I was to swap this one out for a minute for Voyager. Now, Voyager's got quite a good warp range. Yeah, at 405. That can't even get there. Yeah, Voyager taps out. There you go. Add this one here. So you can already see that the appeal of having one for exploration, looking around. And don't get me wrong, it's not weak. It's not a weak ship or anything like that. With the right crew on it, it's pretty alright. You know, it can hold its own. And bear in mind, that's a... I've got 37 million power at the moment, and I'm not even halfway. Yeah, so it's still got a bit to grow. Obviously, you can go for a forbidden tech on it as well. I'm sure there's one of these that would be very nice on it. I'm not too sure about the base cracker, but you know, there is something you could put on it to obviously even make it stronger. Yeah, obviously it falls under the category as well, so it happens to be the same as any other explorer. It's better against obviously interceptors and not as great against battleships. So yet, don't forget, if you're going to be sticking something on there to complement it, I would probably look for something that is along the lines of an explorer one. Yeah, so if you haven't got a high-end explorer, but you happen to have this one here, the Seeker, put it on there. This will work very nicely, yeah, on that chip, and it will give you extra whole health, extra strength. Don't get me wrong, it still makes the enemies it goes up against not as easy, but it still makes it probably a little easier because it gives you that more whole health and damage. But as you can see, I'm still running it without. It still works really nice with a standard crew. We're not talking. You don't need a specialized crew to make this work. You can use a loot crew, but I actually find that Pike, Monroe, and Chin work actually better. Not because you get more loot, but because they're actually a little bit stronger as for the enemies. Obviously, you can, if you've got the dock, you can stick the dock underneath. Yeah, I didn't realize this hasn't even got any below deck. So yeah, if you've got dock, you can stick him underneath. He will obviously help get more loot. Yeah, obviously if you're looking for, I'd probably say Neelix would be pretty good underneath. And maybe Troy. Yeah, or Nurse Chaplain for extra damage. Yeah, so as you can see, I was doing all right without having anybody underneath, and I didn't even realize. That means because I was swapping around with other bits. So there you go. The NX warp range, amazing. Its grind is actually really nice, and the ship itself doesn't require you taking away from, I'd say, your other ships, which is also really nice. It looks nice. I say the gameplay loop for it is nice. It's got some really good abilities. As I say, you can literally, if I was to say, it doesn't matter where you go either. So even say, yeah, I think you could do mirror space as well. Yeah, see, so if I was like contemplating going here and thinking, oh, I don't know who's going to be in there though, because obviously this is a PvP zone. But as you can see, there's no one there, so you can then go, oh, I can go here because there's no one there at the moment. I can go get myself some of this sweet, sweet loot. You know what I mean? And you haven't got that worry, and you can do that pretty much anywhere. Token space. Yeah, if there's a certain token space that you might want to go to, like somewhere up here, just say you're mining 5Gs and you was like, oh, I wonder what it's like in here at the moment, but it might be busy or something. You can go, well, actually, no, it's not. Or you can do this. Oh, he's sitting on a 0 node. Ah, okay, he's got no loot. But if he did, you could go, well, he's sitting there, he's got X amount, I'll go up and take it. So yeah, it works in, you know what I mean, it works in multiple ways that you can use one little thing it's got to say, it doesn't take long to reset either. So there we go, it's reset now. So is anyone in this one? Oh, let's have a look-see. Oh, look, someone's in here. Let's have a look-see. So if I really wanted to, there's 190k of resources up for grabs right now that I could take up a ship and, yeah, you know, go get that if I wanted to, yeah? And that's literally, I've seen that before having to travel all this way to find there's nobody here. Or there's no one to attack, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's got that lovely little thing. Ways to source, obviously, are same as you can either do the faction, through the Xborg faction. Yeah, 100 days. Event stores, I know it's back. I know it was on there, the last one of the Akkers, so you could get it from there. Or the old-fashioned way is, yeah, the paid route, where you can go down and buy it for 100 quid, and then you can have it straight away. Yet again, I will say at tier 1 the ship is pretty weak. I found it more fun to use from tier 3 probably, which is where it doesn't take long to get there, but that's pretty much, I think, more of its sweet spot from 3 onwards. But there you go, there's a little breakdown of the NX-01 and how to use it. I've been your host, as always goes. Any questions, any comments, just leave them down below and I'll get back to you. And I've been your host, as always goes. You all take care now, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.